I saw the brief disconnect. Are we back? That is the question. It appears that we are. All right, great. So all you guys missed was Pyramid Head chased me specifically through this room and into this little corner. Well, hey, brother. Nah, this isn't Comcast's fault. I need a better Wi-Fi adapter. Alright, so we should just about be through now. Here's our wire cutter. I don't want another syringe. So this is where, if you don't remember that that passage closed, you can get jebaited into taking a huge pointless loop. What we actually need to do is go right back through Pyramid Head's sanctum, which is going to be populated this time, albeit not by him. An asshole. Now there's an interesting bit here that I did not notice until my third playthrough. After we do that wire cutter bit, maybe it's as we go down the ladder. He's there! Look, in the time it took us to turn around for the ladder, he showed up. He's not gonna let us go back. But yeah, I did not notice him pop in there until my third time through the game. So there's the desolate area. Ruined area will be nice and fast because it's just the combat gauntlet. 3 up, 3 down. that the one? No. There we go. I was gonna say, I think that should be all of them. And it was. So each iteration of this place you go through the same apartment 3 times in varying states of collapse. You can either beat all the enemies or wait for the clock to run out. In which case they just drop dead. Just gonna check for health drinks. They're the only pickup I'm really interested in, but I am interested in them. Very good. Yeah, now this one's interesting because I think it's just one spider mannequin and one Mandarin. But those can be difficult monsters to handle. I guess it's 2 Mandarins. Apologies. It's 2 Mandarins and a spider mannequin. And once they're done, they're done. No real need to save here. I know what is, or more accurately, isn't coming. Oh, hi! Gotta flee toward the strange wall. No, Pyramid Head isn't causing the physical damage. It's something else. He is, however, kind of herding us down the right path. Whew. That'll just about do it for the labyrinth. James had a moment of confusion there. You'll notice she's on a hospital bed and she looks diseased. So this dead Mary is much more, to use the word again, evocative than the first one was. For a second he reconnected to all that grief, but then he realized, wait a minute, this is not Mary. So what we learned in that last sequence, of course, is that whatever's going on with this strange wall, it retreats from Pyramid Head's knife. But we can use this knowledge to get through ourselves. And so, as we reach the back of the labyrinth, there is, of all things, a graveyard. Miriam K., traitor. This felon drank one last bottle of ale before he was executed and laid here to his eternal rest. Oh man, I didn't want to do that. Oh well. Walter Sullivan. Now here I will save. So we're on our way into a boss fight. And it shouldn't be much trouble on light combat, but this is a hard fight to melee. And it still applies to this fight for the No Guns trophy. So we got Angela Orozco, Eddie Dombrowski, and last but certainly not least, James Sunderland. Yeah, jump into your own open grave. What could go wrong? Don't want to get tetanus. And I will let you guys watch this cutscene. I'm gonna make a quick run to the bathroom while it plays. So I've already seen it a few times.
Couldn't leave well enough alone, huh? You just had to follow me all the way out here. How many times do I have to kill you?
Eddie? Whoa, Eddie, it's me.
Oh. Hi, James.
Eddie, what are you doing?
Well, what's it look like I'm doing? You fat, disgusting piece of shit, you make me sick. You gonna cry, fat ass? You gonna run to your mama? Waste of skin, why don't you just kill yourself? Well, maybe he was right. Maybe I am nothing but a fat, disgusting piece of shit. But you know what? It doesn't matter if you're smart, dumb, ugly, pretty. It's all the same once you're dead. And a corpse can't laugh.
Eddie.
What's that? You want to talk down to me some more? Tell me to relax? You're just like the rest of them, James.
No, I don't want...
Shut up! You think I'm stupid. You think I don't see it. But you've been laughing at me all along. Ever since we first met. But you ain't laughing now, are you?
Excuse me.
You need help, Eddie.
Don't get all holy on me, James. This town called you too. You and me are the same. We're not like other people, don't you know that? Well, you're about to find out. Do you know what it does to you, James? When you're hated, picked on, spit on, just because of the way you look? Yeah, I ran away after I killed that dog. But you know what? It was fun. It tried to chew its own guts up. Finally died all curled up in a ball. Then he came after me. I shot him too, right in the leg. He cried more than the dog. And now it's your turn, James.
So this fight, it actually does help considerably to turn the flashlight off. Makes it easier to see him when he's still far away. So if you want to melee this, you really have to manage to dodge his gunshots. Alright. Got it done. Well, Laura sees a normal town with no danger in it. That's why she always acts so confused when James says she might get hurt or that the town is dangerous, because she doesn't see it. Because she does not yet have any demons for the town to manifest. Alright, it's appropriate there, James. I will allow you your victory dance. Get our light back on and get out of here. But yeah, so Eddie sees this kind of perpetually frozen slaughterhouse, meat locker kind of place. We haven't gotten a really good look at Angela's yet, but we do before the end, inside the hotel. And of course, most of what we see is James's. Yes, Eddie is no longer alive. He gave in to the urge to solve all of his problems with violence. And James wasn't about to die for that. Hey, good news, guys. We already have this achievement, so we do not have to sit on the lake for 10 minutes this time. Yeah, I think Laura still sees an abandoned town, because I believe that in the fiction, Silent Hill has been abandoned since the first game. It was, or maybe even before, like, it was Alessa's nightmare really kind of destroyed the town. Or people abandoned it, at least. How did Laura get here? It's implied in the original game's intro cutscene that she got a ride with Eddie. Because, I've mentioned before, there are people who have tried to say that Silent Hill 2 takes place entirely in James's imagination, and that is not true, especially not the original. I mean, the remake leans really hard into the idea that James has been stuck in a loop since the original, and I think it's so clear after the strange photo puzzle, it's fair to say that is the reality of the remake. But in the original, it shows... Well, let me back up. The original intro cutscene shows Laura and Eddie next to a van, implying that she got a ride to Silent Hill with him. But what we learn a bit of in Silent Hill 4, now granted it may not be the same Nurse Rachel, but Laura and Mary were not treated at Brookhaven. It was not their hospital. It was a hospital in Silent Hill. Where they were actually treated is the hospital in South Ashfield, which we see in Silent Hill 4, where, among other things, there is a nurse named Rachel, who Laura mentions. Rachel is their nurse, blah-de-blah-de-blah. So, presumably, Laura is from somewhere around South Ashfield, and she got a ride to Silent Hill with Eddie. 10 minutes, not 10 hours. There's an achievement that you unlock just by sitting on the lake for 10 minutes. But fortunately, we already got that achievement on my first run, so I don't need to do it again. You just row straight for the spotlight. And James and Mary probably lived in or around South Ashfield too, since James's father, Frank Sunderland, is the superintendent at South Ashfield Heights in the 4th game. No, absolutely nothing happened. You sit here for the 10 minutes, then the achievement pops. That's literally all it was. No real payoff other than the achievement itself. Yeah, one of my better YouTube moments for sure. Waiting for those damn guards to shuffle across the room. So, man, you know, at this point, we've got the System Shock remake, which was glorious. We've got this game, which was glorious. We got Talos Principle got a sequel, which was amazing. Deus Ex is pretty dead, but we had a couple of good, mostly modern Deus Ex games in the interim. Human Revolution and Mankind Divided were worthy entries into that franchise. The only thing from back in the day that's still, like, dead and buried and has not had a good sequel is Thief. I doubt it ever gets one. But you never know. I used to say that about Silent Hill. So, you heard the UFO sound. The Lakeview Hotel docks are the third location where we have to use that, the blue gem. Resident Evil, yeah, but Resident Evil was never really dead. Like, Resident Evil stayed pretty good. Like, 6 was not a great game, but it didn't... Nobody thought the franchise was dead and buried. And then after 6 kinda sucked, 7 was so good, everyone was immediately, oh my god, Resident Evil's back. And then the 2 remake, and oh my god, Resident Evil is still back. And then, yeah, the 3 remake was a little sloppy, but Village and the 4 remake were both really, 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 really good, too. We'll get our garden map, and as we're hearing the chime, we will make sure to use our blue gem for the 3rd time out of 4. One, 2, and 3, Petey. I think 3 is not as good as the first 2, but I consider 3 a worthy entry in the franchise. And, the less said about Thief 4, the better. Alright, so this time, in order to tilt toward whichever of Leave and In Water we are tilting toward, we need to use the Rotten Apple to solve the...
This place hasn't changed at all in 3 years.
to solve the mirror puzzle. We'll make sure to grab that. Looks like James got another freebie full heal after that Eddie fight. Special places spark fires that warm our hearts forever. Welcome back. Here's our hotel maps. Waiting for you in Mary's handwriting in room 312. So, we're still collecting memos, so... Note to staff, be sure to clean up the fireplace in the conference room. Alright. Straightforward enough. And we can go get Laura's restaurant cutscene. This is the last level, Petey, so I'm pretty close, yeah. It's a significant level, but this is the end of the game, yeah.
Did I scare you?
Yeah, you did. I guess I deserved it, huh? The fart face that I am.
Maybe.
Oh no.
Then again, maybe you're not so bad. Just...
Like I said, this is a real
Uh-huh.
full-size level full of monsters,
Oh.
but it is the last level.
You got any other things planned? I think I saw a dark room back there you could lock me up in.
No. I think you've had enough. For now.
Well, that's reassuring.
Besides, I need your help finding Mary. She's here. Isn't she? Come on, tell me.
I wish I knew.
But... she said it in her letter.
Wait. So there really is a letter?
Oh. Yeah. Want to read it? Just... don't tell Rachel, okay?
Who's Rachel?
She's our nurse. I, took it from her locker.
My dearest Laura, I'm leaving this letter with Rachel to give to you after I'm gone. I'm far away now. In a quiet, beautiful place. Please forgive me for not saying goodbye before I left. Be well, Laura. Don't be too hard on the sisters. And Laura, about James. I know you hate him because you think he isn't nice to me, but please, give him a chance. It's true, he can be a little surly sometimes, and he doesn't laugh much. But underneath, he's a really sweet person. I love you, Laura. I love you like my very own daughter. I wish things were different. I wish we could be happy together, like we talked about. Even so, I know you will have a good life. You're a strong, smart, beautiful girl. Happy 8th birthday, Laura. Your friend, Mary.
Laura. How old are you?
I turned 8 last week.
Yeah, I mean... Mary couldn't have died 3 years ago. Could she really be here? Is this the quiet, beautiful place she was talking about?
Me and Mary talked a lot about Silent Hill. She even showed me all her pictures. She really wanted to come back. She also talked a lot about you, you know? She even...
What? What is it?
Well, it kind of was his other letter. I think the one was for you. The envelope had your name on it.
Did you read it?
I wanted to. This one time, I almost did. Figured you didn't deserve to have it. But then I thought, Mary wouldn't want me to keep it from you. So I just sort of kept it for you. Here.
It's empty. Laura, there's nothing in it.
What? But I didn't take it. I swear.
Well, where is it then?
I must have lost it. I gotta find it.
Laura.
Alright, so we get Laura's letter. A letter supposedly given to Laura by Mary. Cleaning staff memo number 1. Looks to have been left by someone from the hotel staff. A rotten... yeah. Alright, so far so good on these.
Laura.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Mr. James Sunderland, regarding the videotape you left in your room during your last stay, I'm glad to inform you that we have recovered the item and moved it to the employee section on the first floor. The tape is stored within the hotel safe to be returned to you at your earliest convenience. Room 312 key and ornamental key. And this bar is the key to 102. And in here, on New Game, there was a memo in here about a strange book. On New Game Plus, the book itself is here instead. But that book, the Book of Memories, is the 4th item for the Rebirth ending. If we pick it up, the Rebirth ending will override whatever our main ending is. So I'm not gonna pick it up until I've done all the rest of the hotel, and then I'm gonna make a save at reception so we can finish once with picking it up and once without. Kinda gonna go as fast as I can through all this. All we need out of here at the moment is the sunrise wing key from this utility room. Although I do need to find a monster to let beat on me a little. He'll do. James got another full heal after the Eddie fight. We'll be back for 107. I believe I mentioned this on my first run, but what I really, really love about the design of the hotel is this is the one instance in the game where we actually start in the other world. This nice, normal-looking version of the hotel only actually exists in James's head. And of course, the town makes it real for him, as the town does, but... the truth is, this place has been... There was a big fire at the hotel after James and Mary stayed here, and it was abandoned after the fact. Let's do the reading room puzzle right quick. Just try and get the books placed first. Whatever they actually want you to do here is still really obtuse to me. Because it looks to me like, okay, the spears are pointing up, so if I look at where the spears are in the drawing, the butts of the spears should be pointed at the eagle and the wings. The tips should be pointed at the lion and the bull. The lion should be... Based on my read of the picture, the lion should be here. The bull should be here, and the wings should be here. And the eagle should be here, right? Maybe I got that backwards. Right, because if you look at the picture, the lion and the eagle are on the left, the wings and the bull are on the right, and the lion and the bull are up past the spear tips, which is this, but it's not the answer. Okay, so maybe we need to mirror image it, in which case, what would actually happen, the bull and the lion would switch places. That's not it either. So maybe we need to invert it. Maybe we need to make it a true reflection. And that's it. But what I never quite grokked, what seems obtuse to me, is I can't see any clue, any visual cue at all, that you're supposed to invert it. It looks like, especially with the little clue they give you, the gold button that models the two spears, it looks like they want you to recreate the painting. I don't know if we have to do all this or not. I guess we'll find out. We definitely need all the photos. Photo 3, Photo 2, and Photo 1 are all memos we need for that achievement. One of the photographs found in the room hidden behind the bookshelf. That's the tag for all three. A memo left at the reception desk. I might remember this code. I may not need to do this. On hard, it's deed. No. On hard, it's love lust. Like this. Yep, and that gets us the employee elevator key. Here's the key to room 202. We can go ahead and go solve the mirror puzzle since we're over here. That should be the only thing I have to do back here. I would have sworn there was a mannequin there. Obviously. I was debated, however. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the sweetest of them all? Peel away the shiny skin, see the rotting flesh within. Oh, that ain't it. Oh, I've got these two backwards. There we go. And remember, this is a choice. Using the rotten apple tilts you toward leave or in water. And the ripe apple gives you points towards the Maria ending. I will use the rotten apple. Just gets us the Snow White figurine. Can just run by these. We shouldn't ever need to go through there again. I don't need the ripe apple either. I can just go straight to the Sunset Wing. Nurse's office. Medical record. Patient MSS. Mary Shepherd Sunderland. I could go ahead and do the employee elevator section. Why not? It's a huge pain in the ass. It's one of the places that remains a huge pain in the ass on every playthrough. You have to discard all of your items. Your heals, your weapons, your key items, everything. It's loading the employee section, that's why the screen is tearing so bad. We can get down to the first floor here. This is my 4th playthrough now, Petey. Alright, so while we're in here, can get a health drink. Don't mind if I do. Lakeview Hotel, 7 golden rules for employees. Employees should report for duty on time. Employees should not be absent without valid reason. Employees should report for duty in well-pressed uniforms. Employees should not take off their uniforms while on duty. Employees should maintain a polite and helpful attitude towards the guests. Yeah, it's the game. Employees should help maintain a positive public image of the hotel. Employees should immediately hand in any lost items. Alright, so we can just rush collect all these. Get the blue gemstone here. Can hop in here to get the red gemstone. We don't need to interact with bread this time. We got that achievement already. Get our green gemstone and get out. And from here, we need to run to the manager's office, which is up here and on the left. Bye, Felicia. Or so I thought. Apparently not. Oh, that's shotgun ammo. From the TV room through to the manager's actual room, where we get the red gemstone. And go solve this little puzzle. And we get the keypad numbers memo, 7414. It's burned through, which is interesting, to say the least. We could have just opened the safe, but I needed the memo for the achievement. So we get the videotape and the basement key. Flee to the basement. There's still one more Mandarin running around down here, but it's not that hard to avoid. Grab the pump valve, run up to liquor storage, through liquor storage. Get our Venus Tears bar key. Reclaim our pump valve. In here, we gotta use it one more time. Here's the Little Mermaid figurine. And unlock this. Make a beeline back to where we dropped our stuff to get it all back. I love the idea that he casually just left a chainsaw in there, and he's getting it out as part of this cutscene. I don't know why it's funny to me. Video game logic. Alright, with that done, I'm going to go ahead and save here. Things are generally going well, I think. Make sure I have the right weapon equipped. And so in the conference room, we can get note to staff with room key 107. Since it's taking you this long to get to the conference room, you might as well drop by room 107. I'm leaving you the key. One of the guests has made quite a mess. Note for the cleaning staff. A memo with keypad numbers written down. That's one way to say what we're seeing there. Now we can run all the way to room 107. Then, not like it takes long to get there. Now that we've got all the passageways open, or mostly open. Should just be 2 more memos now. We'll get one down here. Hit me! Hit me again! My health is too good. Thank you. Much obliged. Alright, this should be our second to last memo. Note to staff, and while you're at it, be sure to sweep up the leaves out in the garden. Then you can get back to the fireplace. Better not let me catch you slacking off. And here is the fireplace key. I don't think I missed anything else, DLF. Not this time. I've actually counted at the end of levels to make sure. Now that we have a fireplace key, Go up there and get the third and final music box figurine. The Cinderella, I think, is the one we don't have yet. Stay down! So see, PD, you asked hours ago at this point, but you asked about respawn. That nurse was respawning. That's the twitch and the window to deal with it that I'm talking about. Here's the Cinderella figurine. So this time I juked it last time. This time I'll show you guys what it's like to fight the Mandarin. This is light difficulty with the chainsaw. It's still going to take like at least 2, maybe 3 hits. Like,
God damn it.
I advise you to juke it because the thing is a hell of a bullet sponge. Fighting it is just a massive resource sink right before the end of the game. It can be taken down, but you saw that was 4 hits with the chainsaw on light combat difficulty. I believe, even though they made it killable, Bloober pretty obviously intended for you to skip the fight. Don't need that. Already solved that puzzle. We can go solve the music box and shit, get ready for one or the other endings. Alright, so P, at this point, we are done fighting normal monsters. There are a couple of boss fights left, but that's all. Let's go ahead and solve the puzzle. Start with the ornamental key. Where is it? There it is. Place the figures. Now I gotta do the spin the things. Just need to kind of watch for it to make a coherent path to her exit. That one is right. That one is right. I have to spin this inner piece. I think that does it. So far, so good. Now we gotta read the poems to decide how many times to turn each key. In a slumber deep, in a poisoned sleep, on a bed of stone, dreamless, all alone. That's 1. And so she wept in silence, with no prince to marry, her life to be forfeit, heartbroken and solitary. It's also 1. When the clock would strike into the dead of night, hastily she would delve, alone, all by herself. It's also 1. Third floor corridor key. Alright, that's our cue. Here's my ending save, such as it is. Let's do a couple of lighthearted things first. We can immediately access 3 endings without even having to go through the other hotel. So we'll do those first.
James!
Here's the observation room. Use the dog key! That fucking dog paws get me every time.
Fuck ass shit. Nie. To nie może być prawda.
That's right, you can't help but smile. Dog makes everything better. Alright. Faster than fog. Finish the game in under 10 hours. I saw that town. Complete New Game Plus on any difficulty. The goodest boy. Reach the dog ending. As close as you like. Finish the game without killing enemies using ranged weapons. Radio silence. Finish the game without using the radio. So we got all the challenge achievements. All of them. I love the song. It's so good. We'll look those over after the credits. It's so good. And if you have not yet seen the remake UFO ending, it is 10 out of 10 spectacular. That's next. I'm very excited for anyone who hasn't seen it. Woof 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 woof. Woof, 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 woof. Well, Tara, we just watched the dog ending, so I'm gonna go with yes. I don't know about the main ending yet. Alright. Now with that, we've already watched the credits, so we can skip the rest. Ending, dog, 2 out of 8. So yeah, 5.5 hours, that's well under the 10-hour time for the speed achievement. But here's what matters. So 5 hidden remaining, which is great, but let's look at the ones we just got. So for that, I got radio silence, complete the game without using the radio, 3.9%. I was worried about that. I'm glad it procced correctly. As close as you like, finish the game without killing enemies using ranged weapons. Excellent. 3.8, 3.9. So not a lot of people have done the challenge achievements, it seems. Faster than fog, finish in under 10 hours. The goodest boy, reach the dog ending. And I saw that town, complete New Game Plus on any difficulty. So that's 36 out of 43. I happen to know all of the rest are ending achievements, except for the, I still need to, on my third playthrough, I will need to kill 11 enemies with guns. And that'll probably be the last one I unlock. No, it'll be the second to last one I unlock. But for now, let's go get UFO. Well, I don't know. We can get Bliss and UFO inside room 312. Which one do you guys want to see first? I'm actually going to do Bliss first, because it's one of Bloober's brand new ones. It's sad and haunting and really beautifully put together. Oh, you want UFO first? I mean, we're going to do them both right back to back, but let's do 312. All right, UFO it is. We'll do that one first. All good. Fourth and final use of the blue gem. I love this ending. What? What is this? You're me? Space James, I'm the real you. No, it can't be! It's true, you've been a clone this whole time. But now it's time to come home. Arrgh! The thumbs up sends me. Finally, all is as it should be. Finally, we can be together. Mary. So, when I first saw it, I admit I was really hoping to see Harry again, but seeing PS2 James is just as good, if not better. Tinfoil hat, reached the UFO ending. So ending UFO, you see we've cleared 3 of 8 now. It's cackling. Yes, PS2 James giving the thumbs up. It's such a hilarious visual. As now we can do Bliss. There's no achievement tied to Bliss, but I really want to... Bloober's 2 endings don't have any achievements tied to them, but I think they're really good, and I'm keen to unlock them. Like I said, the new Stillness ending, which I'm not going to get until my 3rd and last playthrough, that might be my new favorite overall. So to unlock Bliss, we need to have collected the White Claudia from Brookhaven Hospital. Once we're inside room 312, we can drink it. This will make it all right for a special time, a special place. We can use it in here. We have not had the prompt to use it before, so James can drink his White Claudia and then watch the videotape. Notice we have a different musical track than normal.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Promise you'll take me again, James.
I promise.
Come on, we need to finish packing. James, honey, did something happen?
No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
So this ending is very Lynchian, but I don't think it's too hard to piece together that it's not the good ending it appears to be, considering you trigger it by having James drink a bottle of hallucinogens right before he watches the tape. And you get the Overdose Delusion song in the credits. So that's Bliss. So I will need to reload this save anyway, so I'll finish the game normally now without picking up the Book of Memories, so I can see which of the main endings I unlocked. Yeah, well, the note that leads you to that ending says that I can leave by not leaving. I can only leave by not leaving, so somehow James, in fair Silent Hill fashion, did some kind of dimension jump into the cassette itself. So whatever happened to him, I don't think it's good, and it certainly wasn't real. But so we'll actually play the last few boss fights now. We'll hopefully unlock In Water. We'll see.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Promise you'll take me again, James.
Hey, there you are. Do you know where Mary is?
It's always brutal.
Come on. Talk to me.
And
Mary's gone.
you know, I'm so glad this remake exists, just because like the that look on his face before Laura comes in, just that look of being totally dumbstruck. Like, it's so good. It's so well animated. And you just had to imagine that on the PS2.
She died because she was sick.
I killed her.
Killer? Why'd you do it? I hate you. I want her back. Give her back to me. I knew it. You didn't care about her. I hate you, James. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. She was always waiting for you. Why? Why?
I'm sorry. Mary, you know, isn't here.
So in this transition, James is actually leaving his delusion and coming into reality. This is what the hotel actually physically looks like in the present after the fire.
Mary?
James! Where are you? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you. Please, come to me. Do you hear me? Please, why won't you come?
But where? Where are you?
You're so close. Please, don't give up. Don't leave me out here, James. James.
And I missed a phone call. I didn't want to bail on the cutscene. I'll be right back. Probably going to be wrapping stream soon. Alright, y'all. It is about time to cut the stream. And I think, did I just get an autosave? I did. Okay, perfect. So that is where we're going to leave it for this go-round. We are very nearly done with our second playthrough. We got all the challenge achievements, which is great. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Ooh, well, hold on. No. I'm not going to end just yet. I need to see if I get the memo achievement. So, we can run this. There's actually literally nothing to find in most of the second hotel. I just want to run to that memo. See what happens. Really changes the tenor of how I feel at this moment. Yeah, we can skip all the side stuff. Not only because we have another playthrough to do, not only because we've already done it, but we are literally going to play this again immediately. I need to reload my reception save and pick up the Book of Memories to get the rebirth ending. We'll get Angela's cutscene on the way. That'll be close to the only thing that happens. And look, James got another auto heal, but there's nothing left to take damage from. I don't think we need to... I think, thankfully, we don't need to stand here. Can just listen to this. Oh, no, we do have to stand and listen. I may even skip Angela's scene. Just because I'm really going to immediately do it again, one way or the other. And I just want to know if I got the memo achievement or not. No, I won't skip it. How could you skip it? It's one of the best scenes in the game. Alright, we gotta go through the bar. Back through the employee section. I saw the video. I haven't watched it yet, but I will. It is of interest to me. You were correct.
Mama? Mama! I was looking for you. You're the only one left. Maybe then I can finally rest. Mama. What's wrong? Wait. my mama. It's you.
I'm sorry, Angela. I think you were right. What we're looking for is not here. Not anymore.
Thank you for helping me earlier.
The thing I just can't get over about the end of Angela's story,
Even Mama said it.
haven't gotten over it in 23 years.
I
She
deserve what happened.
Angela, that is not true.
She goes up those stairs believing that what happened to her was her fault
Pity me.
and that she deserved it.
I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me? Will you love me? Care for me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James.
The giant images of her father and brother on the walls of the staircase.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself. Have it your way.
I did wonder what you were going
Change
for there,
anything?
Tara. If you're bopping to Akira's piano music, I can respect that.
It's hot as hell in here.
So just for this moment,
You
we see what Silent Hill is always like for Angela.
For me, it's always like this.
River's woofing. Sharon might be home, but I'll know very soon if I got the achievement or not. 'Cause next memo's right up here in the manager's office. If I haven't screwed up, it should be the last memo and we should get the achievement. I love how the monsters all just die. Now that James isn't in denial anymore. Alright, so you'll notice this safe here. It's open now. That is the safe where we, where the stillness ending happens when we have access to it. And we've collected the items for it and whatnot. This should pop the achievement. Moment of truth. Fingers crossed. 312 to be cleared out. No one's returning. Ah, thank God. Archivist. Collect all memos in a single playthrough. Whew! I was anxious. All right. Once again, we're at the last save point. And here I am going to cut the stream. Like I said, we'll be back here very soon. We gotta do the last two fights, see which of the main endings we got, then I'm gonna reload Reception, pick up the Book of Memories, do the last bit of the game again to get Rebirth, and then we will launch the third playthrough, whose basically the entire purpose, shoot 11 enemies to death, for that achievement and unlock Stillness and Leave, which should also rack up the last couple of ending achievements. So, until then, let's see, is anybody... There are a few of us. We'll see if there's anyone worth raiding before I actually log off, because it's earlier than I have ended in the past. The Twitch app has gotten crazy, but... No, not particularly. I like Megan, but she's streaming imperialist propaganda, so we'll stay away from COD. I don't know. I never know exactly when I'll be back. There's a chance it'll be tomorrow. There's a chance it'll be later than that. Who knows? But we're getting close to 100%ing the Silent Hill 2 remake. I did... all of the challenge achievements are done, which is pretty great. Now I just need to worry about unlocking all the endings and shooting